Are you tired of the endless dinner table struggles, where every meal feels like a negotiation or a battlefield? As parents, it's natural to want your child to eat well and grow strong. But sometimes, our efforts to control what they eat can backfire, leading to resistance and frustration for everyone. But what if there was a way to transform those mealtime battles into peaceful, enjoyable family moments? By shifting your approach, you can help your child develop a positive relationship with food and take the stress out of eating. Let's dive into some real-life examples that show how small changes can make a big difference at the dinner table. Alex's story, the power of choosing. Lena and Dan were unsure when they decided to let their 4-year-old, Alex, serve himself at dinner. Usually meals were a constant back and forth about eating more vegetables. But that evening, they put a serving spoon in Alex's hand and let him decide what he wanted. To their surprise, Alex was excited. He carefully considered each choice, saying, "Maybe I'll have a little rice with my broccoli." At one point, he tried to take a huge spoonful of mashed potatoes. Dan reminded him gently, "Let's leave some for everyone else." For the first time, Alex paused and asked, "Do you want some too, Daddy?" The biggest shock came when Alex didn't even ask for dessert afterward. He finished his meal and cheerfully announced, "This was my favorite dinner ever." Lena and Dan realized that letting Alex have a say made all the difference, turning a stressful dinner into a happy experience for the whole family. Lesson for parents: giving choices empowers children. When a child is given the chance to choose what goes on their plate, they feel more in control and are more likely to eat. This helps them learn to listen to their own hunger cues. It's okay to offer gentle guidance, like reminding them that others need to share, but let them take the lead. It's a great way to make meals more fun and engaging. Mia's story: from food struggle to calm. One morning, Karen had put out some apple slices for her son, Max, before he went to nursery. But Max took one look and frowned. "I don't like the brown bits." Karen, in a rush, tried to convince him, insisting, "It's just a little spot. They're still good." But Max clamped his mouth shut. Then Karen changed her approach. "You don't like it when apples have little brown spots, do you?" she said softly. Max nodded and the tension melted away. She put out some crackers and a banana and stepped away to tidy the kitchen. Without her pressuring him, Max happily ate a banana, starting his day without any fuss. Lesson for parents: acknowledge their feelings. When you acknowledge a child's feelings, it takes away the pressure and helps them feel understood. Saying something like, "You don't like apples when they have brown spots, huh?" can make your child feel heard and more relaxed, making mealtime smoother for everyone. By the way, if you are looking for an amazing nursery to send your little ones to, check out our website at purplebeesdaynursery.com. Ellie's story: the pasta drama. Ellie's 3-year-old twins, Aman, Sam and Emma, often complained about their dinner. This time it was the pasta. "I don't like these little tubes. I want the twirly ones," Sam exclaimed, while Emma added, "Yeah, I want twirly pasta too." Ellie knew they usually loved the tubes. Instead of arguing, Ellie decided to empathize. "Oh, I see. You'd really prefer the twirly pasta tonight. You like how they hold the sauce, don't you?" Sam and Emma nodded enthusiastically. "Next time, you can help me pick out a new pasta shape when we go shopping, okay?" By the end of the meal, both children ate their pasta without further complaint. After dinner, they even helped draw a list of new pasta shapes to try next time. A lesson for parents: connect, don't correct. Instead of telling children that they're wrong about their preferences, acknowledging their wishes can make them feel respected. It turns a potential argument into a conversation, helping your child feel involved and valued. When they know they're being heard, they're more likely to cooperate. Aiden's story: the restaurant meltdown. Aiden, who is 5, sometimes has big mood swings when he's hungry. One evening, his parents, Claire and Mark, took him to a restaurant after a busy day. By the time they got there, Aiden was already in tears, complaining that there was nothing on the menu he liked. In the past, Claire and Mark would insist he eat something to feel better. But this time, Claire tried something new. She said, It's really hard when you're hungry and can't find something you like, isn't it? Aiden nodded, sniffling, and then reached out for a piece of bread on the table. As he began to eat, his mood slowly improved. Claire and Mark realized that by acknowledging his frustration, they had helped Aiden find his own solution without a struggle. Lesson for parents: support, don't force. When children are upset because they're hungry, acknowledging their feelings can calm them enough to make a decision. Instead of demanding that they eat, try to understand what they're going through. It can make them feel more in control, and they may find their own way to feel better. Hounslow, Isa's story. The fish discovery. When her 4-year-old daughter, Rosie, refused to eat the fish she'd made, Sophie decided to try a new approach. Usually, she'd insist Rosie at least try a bite. But this time, she simply said, "It's okay if you don't want any. You can still have dessert later if you like." Rosie looked surprised. Sophie noticed Rosie watching her and her husband enjoy the fish. Then, halfway through the meal, she saw Rosie reach out, take a small piece, and taste it. For the rest of the week, dinner time felt more relaxed, with less arguing and more exploring. Lesson for parents: remove pressure, increase curiosity. Children are naturally curious, and when they don't feel forced, they're more likely to explore new foods. By making mealtimes pressure-free, you can let them decide when they're ready to try something new. It's amazing how a little patience can change the dynamic at the dinner table. Emma's story. The juice solution. Emma's 3-year-old Leo loved juice so much that he'd drink it all day if he could. But the juice habit made it hard for him to eat his meals, and he often had meltdowns soon after. So, Emma made a change. She stopped buying juice and only offered water. She even gave it a fun name, Magic Water, and added lemon slices to make it special. At first, Leo protested, but after a few days, he adjusted to the change. Mealtimes became easier, and Leo started exploring different foods on his plate. Soon, the juice battles were a thing of the past. Lesson for parents: set boundaries to reduce struggle. When certain foods or drinks become a source of conflict, sometimes the best solution is to manage the environment. By offering only healthy options, you remove the temptation and make it easier for children to focus on their meals. It might take a little adjustment, but the benefits are worth it, making mealtime a moment of connection. Turning mealtime into a positive experience is about shifting from control to connection. By allowing children to make choices, acknowledging their feelings, and managing the environment, you empower them to develop healthy eating habits. It's not about winning a battle, but building a relationship where your child feels understood and respected. These small changes can create a peaceful, enjoyable mealtime that benefits the whole family. You'll find that instead of dreading the dinner table, you'll look forward to it as a place where everyone can come together, enjoy good food, and grow closer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you find our content helpful and informative. Your support helps us create more videos that make parenting and teaching a joy. For more information, visit us at purplebeeschildcare.com. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you enjoy every moment with your children.